Hello and welcome to Spreading Light Nonviolence, a video series about nonviolent actions, topics, and so much more. Here, we will talk about how to bring nonviolence into our lives and honor the nonviolent activists who have come before us. I'm Savanna Holden, working with Bene's Changemaker Youth Grants, and I hope you enjoy. Hello, welcome to episode 13. Today we're going to be talking about love. So we're going to open with a poem I think I wrote last year when the pandemic was starting. Well, pandemic was already going, but it was ramping up and all sorts of things were happening in our world. What are we supposed to do in this time of madness? When my generation grows up, it'll have this knowledge that our leaders will no longer protect us when their pride is hurt, even after we have fought and cried and many have died. When some used violence, others chose silence to fight for their freedom at some point of time. Others just say, it's all mine. What does it mean when we have fought for what we believe only to be shut and crushed, and all they do is brush off of our opinions because they like theirs more? But that was the reason for the Civil War and what tore our country apart the first time. Let's not commit that crime the second time. The American flag represents the United States, but united mixed up can say untied. And with the hate I see in the States, tells me they lied and it's more untied. But we can fix this with love and if we're patient. So why do we hasten to do so? Because our enemies have more power. But in this hour, all that matters is love. So when I wrote this, you can see that I used the word enemies, and now, with my more knowledge of nonviolence and all of that, I have realized that in here I could have said it, I could have worded it, and that our enemies, but also the opposing one, because if one person is an enemy, then you have that mindset, and that there can be no growth between these two people or multiple people. But if it was an opposing aspect, then that can change to opposing or the same mindset and decision as you are making. So nonviolence has one aspect. At the very, very core, among all of these others, like a teeny star in this giant galaxy, and that one star is love. And that's what builds everything. And there are so many religions out there that all they teach, through all of the different teachings, through all the different books and proverbs and verses, all they're teaching is love, among many other things. But the main thing is love. Love thy neighbor as thyself. It all comes back to love. And that's all what nonviolence is too. And so if we fully immerse ourselves and dedicate our lives to love, we can live such a wider horizon on the earth, on our situation, on problems, on aspects of the world and our world problems in our daily lives. And even tiny little practices helps us to fully convert our body to like we pump on blood. If we can pump our heart through love, then we can share our light throughout the whole entire world.